All units, I got a suspect heading at a high rate speed, heading northbound, black Mustang.
10-4. I think it's from northern, something like that. I might not be leaving a note.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every one of you guys is having a great and amazing day. If it's your first time stopping by, let me have you do me a huge favor. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and while you're at it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. It takes literally 5 seconds of your time to improve the channel tremendously moving forward. With that being said, I received word from Palm Beach Dyno that it was okay to go wide open throttle, so we did so. And I sent over the logs, and of course we have knock. I expected that. Last time they had me run octane booster, so I got octane booster in the tank right now. I just finished with putting it in, adding fuel to it, and currently we're going to install the secondary fuel regulator that we were missing in the kit. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and click on the link up above. I got screwed over by VA Performance so bad, literally lost like about 10 grand. So anyhow, I'm heading over to my buddies right now. I'm gonna get the fuel regulator installed, swap over the spark plugs just to make sure, gap them all to 0.24, and get a pull in, send that log over, and from there I guess it's just a waiting game. Alright guys, we're not that far away anymore, and it's just so beautiful out here. It's kind of on the countryside, so it's a little bit of a drive out, but it's worth it. I mean, I'm just super excited to get my fuel system right once and for all. This should have been done already, but again, I got screwed over. The guy literally didn't install the kit correctly at all. Shout out to Automotive Pros for getting me in the right direction, but they got my car running. We'll keep it at that. Not that they did a bad job or anything. They did everything that I asked them to do and what was provided. I'm still missing some of the stuff. It was a headache situation. Long story short, the original shop that I brought it to, VA Performance, stole the money for the injectors that I had ordered. They put used headers in when I had ordered new cooks. They took the money from the fuel module, they took the money from the fuel regulator, spark plugs, etc. Now I'm having to replace all of that and get it going so it runs correctly. So I'm about to be there. I'm going to put the camera down, of course, and get the car pulled in, leave it cool down a little bit, and we'll get to work. And it actually cooled down quite a bit. It's actually 78 degrees right now. Earlier it was about 98. So it cooled down 20 degrees. So that's definitely a much better temperature than what we were earlier. So it should make for a better log. IATs are sitting at 104 at cruising right now. honestly, I thought the VMP heat exchanger would help more than what it is. I may end up going with an ice box or maybe even a killer chiller here in the near future. If I do the ice box, it's going to be the one that replaces the battery, where you relocate the battery to the trunk and you just have a clean little ice box up there. Nothing too big. Obviously, we're not going to be driving the car for hours at a time. And you know what? If you run out of ice, or if the temps start getting too hot, it's simple. You drain it and you add more ice. So no reason to put like a 10-gallon tank in the back. I believe the one that sits up front is 3 gallons, which is plenty big. We'll just keep ice on hand. So I don't know if you can hear the exhaust. No, you probably can't, because it's actually pretty quiet. My tire noise with these R888s are honestly louder than the car. For those that don't know, I did American Racing Headers with a Borla Spitfire X pipe, and then obviously I have the Roush axle back with the valves. Right now the valves are shut, but just listen to the difference once I turn it onto track. And we'll go back quiet. And we're gonna get ready to do this pull. Not quite yet, but just in a little bit. Traction control all the way off as always. For those that don't know how to do it, you simply hold up on the button for about 10 seconds. Sorry for all the wind noise. And it turns off advanced traction control. And for those wondering how good my gas mileage has been since switching over to a full fuel system, after 17 miles of driving, none of it being on the freeway, I'm averaging 21.3 miles per gallon, which is pretty impressive. I thought it would be a lot lower. Obviously, I haven't got it on the car. When I was running Ridge, I was getting like 7 miles to the gallon. I also had a small fuel leak, so that wasn't helping at all. So I went ahead and started the lock a little early, just so they can get a sense of drivability. And then right up here, we're just gonna make a U-turn and do a quick hit. I'm pretty sure the car is gonna pull harder than I've ever felt it pull before. We're doing a 4th gear pull. Generally, I do a 7th gear pull, but I don't think there's a need to go that fast. They just requested a 4th gear pull, 2,500 to 7,000 RPM. That's what I'm gonna do. Before they would ask for a 6th or 7th gear pull, so I don't know the reasoning why it changed up, but I'm just gonna do what they asked for. And you know what, once I'm confirmed that this 91 tune is done, which I already have a tentative appointment, I'm gonna get on the dyno and see if there's a difference from my old tune and adding a full fuel system with just being on 91. I'm pretty sure there'll be a significant difference. I'm just not 100% sure on how much of a difference it's going to make, but we will find out. And maybe I'll make 690 wheel or so, 700-ish, but either way, it'll be good. I'm probably gonna spin too. Okay, that pulled pretty damn hard. For being in the low RPMs, I mean, I hooked and went. I'm just curious, like, what's a 60 roll gonna feel like? Alright, so that pull was a lot more impressive than what I thought it was going to be, even though from just a fourth gear pull from 2500 to 7000 RPM, it just sat me in my seat. Like, I don't, maybe it's just because I haven't driven the car in a very long time, but I could definitely tell you that this car is, it's quick. I'm sure you guys saw the speedometer. It was moving pretty good. Guys, I didn't do too much filming over there. In fact, I didn't do any filming at all. The reason being is they were playing music. I didn't want any copyright issues, so I decided not to film. But I will tell you that the correct spark plugs were in there. I was so relieved. Like, I was stressing out, is there even NGKs in there? And they were, so. But they were corroded, so they had to be replaced anyhow. I ended up not doing the fuel system. Simply because I'm missing a couple of connectors, so the one regulator is still off of the car. I do have it, however, so it's just a matter of putting it on at this point. After we got done with the spark plugs, we went out. I put octane booster in the car, obviously, like the tuner had asked me to, and we did a pull, and oh my god, it is pulling hard. Just fourth gear pull, 2500 RPMs through 7000 RPMs, and let me tell you, it is fast as fuck. So I did a 40 roll. I don't hook for shit. 50 roll I hook. So what I can tell you is the car is quick, and I'm super happy with it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts and how much power this car is going to put down on the dyno when it's time to get on it. On 91, of course, and then we'll get back on it on E85. I'm undecided if I'm going to do a full dyno tune on E85 or do a street tune and then get on the dyno to do some power pulls. Either way, it's going to make for some interesting content, and that's what we're here for. Of course, guys, if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Until next time, I'm out.